जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर हरि गोपी जन गिरिवर गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर हरि गोपी जन यशोदानंदना व्रज जन यशोदानंदना व्रज जन यमुना तीरावनचारी। यमुना तीरावनचारी। माधव कुंज बिहारी। कुंज बिहारी। हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे राधा राधे हरे राधा राधे बिहारी श्री राधे कविता कविता जय प्रभु गीता गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। Devam Vishnu Bhagavam Sapari Vrajacharya Ashtotarshata Srimad. His Divine Grace Elsi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki Anant Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki नवाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की श्री श्री राधा रास बिहारी भगवान की श्री सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान जी की श्री गौरनिताय भगवान की हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की हरिनाम संकीर्तन की दाय गौर प्रेमानंदे all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye. Asya Brayeshu Bhatreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtike. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopamaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna, reading from Canto number Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, chapter number 3, entitled as Krishna is the source of all incarnations, and the text number 7. द्वितीयं तु भवायस्य सातलगतां महिम् उत्तरिष्यनुपादत्त यः केशसौकरं वपुः द्वितीयं तु भवायस्य सातलगतां महिम् उत्तरिष्यन्नुपादत्त यः केशसौकरं वपुः द्वितीयं तु भवायस्य सातलगतां महिम् उत्तरिष्यन्नुपादत्त यः केशसौकरं वपुः
द्वितीयं तु भवायस्य रसातलगतां महे उत्तरिष्यन् उपादत्त यज्ञे सा सौकरं वपुः द्वितीयं तु भवायस्य सातलगतां महे उदारिष्यन्नुपादत्त सौकरं वपुः यज्ञे सा सौकरं वपुः
द्वितीयां तु भवायस्य सातलगतिं गतां महिम् उत्तरिष्यन् उपादत्त यज्ञे च सौकरां वपुः
द्वितीयं तु भवायस्य रसातलगतां महे उत्तरिष्यन्नुपादत्त यज्ञे सा सौकरं वपुः
द्वितीयं तु भवायस्य रसातलगतां महिम् उत्तरिष्यन्नुपादत्त यज्ञे च सौकरं वपुः द्वितीयं तु भवायस्य सातलगतिं महिम् दारश्यनुपादत्त यज्ञे च सौकरं वपुः
द्वितीयं तु भवायस्य सातलगतां महिम्
उत्तरिष्यन्नुपादत्त
यज्ञे च सौकरं वपुः
Lalita Mataji, would you like to recite? Oh, Hare Krishna. So word to word translation. Dvitiyam, the second.
The second.
Tu, part.
but
Bhavaya,
Bhavaya,
for the welfare.
for the welfare
Asya,
Asya,
of this earth.
of this earth,
Rasatala,
Patala,
of the lowest region.
of the lowest region,
Katam, having one, gone.
having gone.
Mahim, the earth.
Earth,
Uddarishan,
Christian,
lifting.
lifting.
Upadatta,
Patala,
established.
established.
Yakeshaha,
The
the proprietor of the supreme enjoyer.
proprietor of the supreme enjoy.
Saukaram,
Sankaram,
hoggish.
Augie,
Vapuhu,
Apo,
incarnation.
Incarnation.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
translation. The supreme enjoyer of all sacrifices accepted the incarnation of a boar, the second incarnation, and for the welfare of the earth, he lifted the earth from the nether regions of the universe. Purport. The indication is that for each and every incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the particular function executed is also mentioned. There cannot be any incarnation without a particular function, and such functions are always extraordinary. They are impossible for any living being to perform. The incarnation of the boar was to take the earth out of Pluto's region of filthy matter. Picking up something from a filthy place is done by a boar. And the all powerful personality of Godhead displayed this wonder to the Asuras who had hidden the earth in such a filthy place. There is nothing impossible for the personality of Godhead. And although he played the part of a boar, by the devotees he is worshipped, staying always in transcendence. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरो वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं त्वं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्विताश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकाकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते सप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गे राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी श्रीमानोऽस्तुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सात्वते गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna. So I welcome all of you for today's Srimad Bhagavatam class here at ISKCON Goregaon West. I also welcome Lalita Mataji. It was unfortunate that few days back, Lalita Mataji's mother-in-law, she left this material world. So, Mataji, our prayers, all of those devotees are sitting here from ISKCON Goregaon West. Our prayers are that lotus feet of Shri Radha Rasa Bihari and Shri Radha Damodar, that wherever she is, she gets the blessings of the Lord and the service at the lotus feet of Shri Radha Ras Bihari, and she will carry forward her journey uh, in devotional service in Bhakti Yoga. That's what our prayers from our heart. So,
Thank you so much. Good to
and,
know. Thank you so much.
and thank you very much for your association, online virtual association. Mataji is from Kerala, but every day practically she is there for Srimad Bhagavatam class on Zoom. So it's always inspiring that devotees, they are so much inclined towards Shravanam. Many times we always, complain, Prabhuji, there are 50 devotees, but only 5 are coming. Why is it so? Srila Prabhupada, when somebody used to leave Krishna consciousness, Prabhupada used to say, don't get amazed that how many devotees or how many people are living Krishna consciousness. Get amazed and inspired by those people who are still continuing in devotional service. So similarly, how many followers are there on Instagram or on our WhatsApp channel? More than that, how many devotees every day practically they are coming and attending Srimad Bhagavatam class, morning programs, Sunday feast and all of our programs. That is most inspiring for us. So I'm quite blessed that I have so many devotees association like that. Uh, I really thank to the Lord for giving me such an inspiration in my devotional service. For today's this Bhagavatam class, and it's just today only I was thinking that the Damodar month started, the Kartik month started, and we have started with all the incarnations of the Lord. So within 22 days, we will be covering like almost all the incarnations of the Lord. And then the next, when verse will come, Krishnastu Bhagavana Swayam, we will dedicate that verse totally to Shri Radha Damodar. And definitely all our Sunday feast, we are going to discuss about the glories of the Kartik Mass and glories of Damodar Bhagavan and the Leela of Damodar. And it's quite a blessing that this Sunday, the first Kartik Mass class will be given by His Grace Sundar Chaitanya Prabhu. Will get his association as Sangha on Sunday feast in the evening. So the topic will be Damodar Leela, definitely. So this particular verse, it deals with the Varaha avatar of the Lord. And Varaha avatar means he came in the form of hawk. The thing happened that when Jai Vijay, Jai Prabhu and Vijay Prabhu, those got the uh, the curse from Sanat Kumar Rishis and all. Chatush Kumar Rishis. The first, birth which they took, or I can say, first incarnation as Asura which they took, is actually Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. Within that, Hiranyaksha. Hiranya means gold, and Aksha means eye. So the person who is always eyeing on a goal, so he is very much keen towards the goal. Not exactly in the form of gold also, but an Aishwarya or a cozy life. That is called as a Hiranyaksha. In that way, those people have a very much affection towards the gold. They want various kinds of jewelries. They can be called as Hiranyaksha, definitely. So one whose eyes is always on gold. That is Hiranyaksha. And then the second one is Hiranyakashipu. Hiranya means gold and Kashipu. Kashipu means what? Pet. The person who is lot of into, a gala time, with a very nice sleeping time and lazy time. And plus he wants a lot of material uh, comforts and the benefits and the properties. That person is Hiranyakashipu. So these two brothers, Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, within that Hiranyaksha, what he did, he has been told, as soon as you get some kind of a very nicest thing in your life, you want to show it to the people. Whenever, suppose I get a jewel or a gold, what I will do, I will show it off. Now, suppose I am wearing kurta, but I have a gold chain. So what I will do, while wearing that gold chain, I will make sure the little bit part of that gold chain will be seen by the people. It will come through like this and go, oh my God, ये अटक गया तो प्रभु जी ये अटक गया इसमें देखो तो प्रभु जी कंठी के अंदर अटक गया है करके. Many times even after Brahman Diksha also, there are so many devotees. It's like a very common garment thread which we can wear like this. But even though that is short, people will wear it like in such a way that okay, it will be shown to the people. That's Brahman Dikshit now. Okay. Of course, the another thing is wearing that if thread is long, it falls from the our shoulder. So that's why it is rounded towards the neck, so it will not fall down. But many times it is there. Even if Kanthi is there, you have got Diksha, then that Kanthi will be shown like दो का तीन हो चुका है प्रभु जी. And many times, हाँ yes प्रभु जी. वो प्रभु जी आप दीक्षित हो गए क्या? या oh yes प्रभु जी I got just a दीक्षा करके. Right? So whenever we have something in our life, something special, we want to show it off to people. Yes. See, this is the facility which is available. Similarly, when Hiranyaksha got the benedictions, he wanted to show off his Shakti, his power in entire universe, actually. So what he did, he approached many people and many people said, see, we are not worthy of fighting with you. You just go to Vishnu. He is the worthy person to fight with. And then Hiranyaksha started, finding out where is Lord Vishnu, where is Lord Vishnu. He didn't got Vishnu. Thousands of sages and the sadhus and the devotees, they are trying from innumerable lifetime to capture one glance of Lord Vishnu in their life. Lord Vishnu is not available for them. What to speak of then Asura who is trying to find out Lord Vishnu just for a combat, right? So it's quite a difficult task. Narad Muni tried once. Okay, I will see. He saw Krishna in his heart, and after that, he tried his best to meditate, to have that dhyana yoga. And after that, Lord Narayan said, इतने टिकट पे इतना ही मिलेगा. This much is enough for this lifetime. I will give you my darshan in the next lifetime. So make sure that you will continue your devotional service in this lifetime, and I will make sure that next lifetime you will see me face to face. So that is what Lord Narayan is. Darshan is very durlabh. Of course, we are very fortunate in the form of Shri Radharas. We are getting it every day practically. It's the same Krishna which is available in the spiritual world. There is no difference between Shri Radharas Bihari's deity form and Shamasundar form which is available in Goloka Vrindavan. It's a self-same form. Okay. And soon we will be also getting the forms. So the blessings are required for all the devotees for that purpose. So now that Hiranyaksha searched out what he did, then okay, Lord Vishnu will not come like that. I have to give trouble to some people, especially the devotees, and then he will come. So what he did, he wanted to show his power as well as he wanted to invite Lord Narayana for the fight. So what he did, he took Mother Earth from her orbit and put her into the filthy region. Somewhere it is mentioned the filthy region, somewhere it is said the Garbhuda ocean. Okay, both versions are true for us. Okay, so now all of a sudden water has come. Earth is completely submerged into water, so all the living entities, entire things started vanishing from the earth. Naturally, they left the planet Earth. Their bodies they have been dead, each and every person. So then Lord Vishnu, he, in the form of, Brahma just started praying, the demigods came, see what happened with Bhumi Devi, she's submerged now. All the living entities are dying. Oh Lord Brahma, do something. Then Lord Brahma in his meditation started praying for Lord Narayana. And during that time, Lord came out of the nostrils of Brahma in a very tiny form, actually. And Brahma said, what kind of a creature is this? Who is this person who all of a sudden came from my nostril? And he saw the things. Oh, that's Narayana. But he's such a tiny, Hiranyaksha is such a big, he has even submerged the Mother Earth into Garbhodaka ocean or the filthy regions. How he's going to fight with such a tiny form? Now he underestimated the Lord. Okay. So all of a sudden, within a moment, Varahadev started expanding him, and Varahadev became like huge boar form, like complete, like a form like a planetary. The dimensions were like a complete planet. And then Brahmaji like, Lord, your glories are now here Srila Prabhupada is mentioning that each and every incarnation of the Lord has a particular function. And each and every incarnation of a Lord comes with a particular goal or a motto or an ambition or a function. Okay. No, it's not applicable only for the Lord and its incarnation. It is applicable for each and every person also. Many times, people in their life, they become so depressed and वो अपने आप को डिप्रेशन में इतना कम समझते कि मैं प्रभु जी मेरा तो कोई फायदा ही नहीं है इस जीवन में प्रभु जी मेरा कुछ होना ही नहीं है इस जीवन में करके है मैं किसी के काम में ही नहीं आता हूँ करके दोज काइंड ऑफ हम ये बोलते हैं किसके काम में आऊंगा मेरे अंदर क्या है प्रभु आई एम नथिंग दैट मीन्स लॉर्ड क्रिएशन इज ऑफ नो यूज you have been created by the Lord. You are a Lord's creation, and you wanted to say that Lord's creation doesn't have any function, that is of no use. That means you are what doing? You are blaming the Lord for useless creation, right? So that should not be the case. Somehow or other, even after coming to devotional service, due to our false humility also, we indirectly somehow or other subtly try to blame Krishna for certain things. This kind of a humility, प्रभु जी मेरा तो कोई यूज नहीं प्रभु जी मैं तो इतना पतित हूँ मैं इतना पतित हूँ प्रभु जी हाँ प्रभु जी कितने पतित हो मुझे मेरा हरिनाम भी तार नहीं सकता है मुझे मैं इतना पतित हूँ करके दैट काइंड ऑफ स्टेटमेंट्स पीपल से दैट प्रभु जी हरिनाम से भी उद्धार नहीं हो सकता है प्रभु जी प्लीज गो आउट ऑफ द कैंपस डोंट कम हियर देन अगर हरिनाम भी आपका उद्धार नहीं कर सकता व्हाई यू आर कमिंग टू ISKCON टेंपल राइट सो पीपल आउट ऑफ दैट फॉल्स ह्यूमिलिटी ना in my engineering I was staying in a youth center and I was a deity worship teacher during that time. So it was given me a task that there has to be a schedule, and if schedule is here and there, you should ask like people which day they are comfortable. So I was making a schedule, and there was my one classmate actually who was also doing the electronics telecommunication engineering. I went to him and said, "Okay, Prabhuji, which day is comfortable for you for deity worship?" Which is deity worship, Prabhuji? I'm not qualified. Prabhuji, you are the person who is qualified. Hey, I'm not that qualified, Prabhuji. I'm so disqualified, unqualified for this service. So, Prabhuji, you are so unqualified actually. You are not only for deity worship, you are unqualified for taking prasadam also. Please kindly don't take prasad from tomorrow onwards. And then he started becoming angry. How can you speak like this? Where that humility now went? Just a few moments back, you said you are unqualified and I'm qualified. Now you are speaking in such a way that you are the most qualified person and you're trying to blame me for that certain thing. Oh, you're showing such, I said, from that day, I named him as a FH devotee, false humility wala devotee. Right? But when that thing happened, after that, the counselor came and gave him the deity worship on this particular day, and I gave him. So next 2 years, he did that deity worship on the same day actually. So such kind of things happens actually. Many times we show certain things just to show it off, right? So Of course, humility is very necessary, but that kind of a false humility, it's of no use actually. You are, using it as a weapon to not do certain things. So that should not happen. Otherwise, it is very detrimental to our own devotional service. Don't worry, the service of the Lord will be taken care by someone. But you are going to be benefited if you will do that service. But you are denying it just because you don't want to do it right now, or you are not very much interested or happy to do it. That's why you are giving the excuse for that. That is taken care by Krishna. Krishna is the person within the heart. He knows with what kind of a mentality you are denying it. So you are denying your great fortune to have a devotional service. No, who is doing the deity worship of the Lord? In Gaura Arati it is said, Arati korena Brahma Adi Devagane. So when Lord Gauranga was sitting on that Ratna Simhasane, Lord Brahmaji is personally coming and he is offering that diya and everything to Lord. And in Braja there is a pastime actually when exactly don't remember what pastime happened, and all the Devi Devatas came, Brahmaji also came, and they were, I think after Govardhan Lila only, all those demigods came and Brahmaji started, offering various paraphernalia and arati and diya, all the flowers, beautiful garland and everything they were offering. And all these cowherd boys, they were standing behind the kunja and they're observing what the things are going on. According to them, it was all drama was going on. And Krishna was standing there and all the demigods were offering different paraphernalia. And as soon as everything happened, all those demigod they went to their own home and on their abode, and after that from the kunja all these cowherd boys came and they started looking towards Krishna. What all those kind of strange people were there? Some people with four hands, some people with four heads. What kind of this thing? And they observed all the paraphernalia. One boy took that arati ka diya and he started, भगवान के सामने ऐसे कृष्ण के सामने ये करना. See, I am also doing the same thing. जो उन्होंने भगवान के लिए भोग लाया था ये आराम से बैठ के खा रहे हैं. किसी ने माला अपने गले में डाल दी है. So the entire universe is Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Everybody will be offering their prostrated obeisances on towards Krishna. Indra, Chandra, Varun, Vayu, Brahma, Adi, Devagan, they are coming offering obeisances, offering prayers, offering worship with awe and reverence. All these Brajavasis. छोटा छोटा गोप बालक 5-7 साल के 10-12 साल के they make fun of Krishna. That is what a value of Krishna in Vrindavan actually. I think that कहावत in Hindi घर की मुर्गी दाल बराबर that come from this thing only. If in universe, entire universe, Krishna, even in Dwarka and Mathura, Krishna is offered that obeisances and awe and reverence. In Vrindavan, Krishna doesn't have any single bhava only. All this, what kind of those strange people? You consider yourself God, eh? That's why they are worshipping you. Hey, ye God, ye God. Like that. Well, Lord Krishna, you know, he lifted that Govardhan hill and everybody came and they started making fun. See, whenever our family member or our, the friend does some kind of an extraordinary, we're like, oh, God, he's done this. All those boys, their friend has done such an extraordinary activity. All those boys came and started making fun of Krishna. Why? Because he lifted Govardhan. That's why. Somebody is saying, वो हम लोगों ने ना नीचे लाठी लगाई हुई थी and because of that he was able to lift that Govardhan. They said no, all the elderly cowherd gopis, they said, see, we are making sandesh, barfis and all those things from the milk of cow, and because of that Krishna is getting that shakti. Don't you know what kind of a shakti is there in cow's milk actually? Because of our taking care of Krishna, he is able to do that. Then after that, these Gopa Balaks, which are like Krishna's friend, they were saying, say, हर रोज हम जो वन में जाते हैं ना, वहां पे हम कुश्ती लड़ते हैं। ये कृष्ण क्या गोवर्धन उठाएगा? अरे श्रीदामा बोलता है इसको हर रोज कुश्ती में मैं हराता हूँ, तो ये गोवर्धन उठाएगा क्या? एंड सेम थिंग हैपेंड कब वो जो कंस के ये भेजे हुए थे ना, शला कौशला और ये सब लोग, चाणूर मुष्टिक, वहां पे कृष्ण लड़ रहे थे एंड कृष्णा वाज डिफीटिंग देम। एंड यहाँ पे श्रीदामा बोल रहा था ये मेरे ट्रेनिंग की वजह से हुआ। Because I trained Krishna in Kushti, that's why it is happening. And then cowherd gopis. Today is a Sharad Purnima. Uh, should we have a small get together in the evening? On Sharad Purnima. We will do some bhajan kirtan, a katha, specifically Lord's katha. And then we will have Damodar Ashtakam. Whoever comes, like 2-3 people, that also okay. So these gopis,
Time.
their timing 6:30. Morning we will do at 8:30 and evening 6:30. And the gopis, they are different dimensions of thinking. Actually, you know. So Varahadev side mein रहेंगे. So this is what happens with me, unfortunately. So they were saying, so none of your logics are actually true. What happened when Krishna was trying to lift Govardhan? Srimati Radharani was looking towards Krishna. And because she was looking towards Krishna, from her eyes, she was giving energy to Krishna. And because of her love, Shakti, Krishna was able to lift the Govardhan. Actually, that Srimati Radharani's glance which lifted Govardhan came. And all the cowherd boys started making fun of all the gopis. ये कुछ ही नहीं illogical बोलते हैं, कुछ भी लॉजिक नहीं इसका। आंखों की दृष्टि से कोई गोवर्धन उठता है कि बोलते हैं you don't know Radharani's power. बोलते हैं इतने आपके श्रीमती राधारानी में पावर है, टेल हर गोवर्धन उठा के दिखाए करके विदाउट कृष्णा's ये। You know what happened? All the gopis went to Srimati Radharani. They are challenging us. Krishna's cowherd boyfriends, they are challenging us. You have to do something. We can't accept defeat from them, definitely. That is called transcendental rivalry. Okay. So Srimati Radharani, yes, okay, we will show them. Srimati Radharani came. They had a little bit exchange of words, you know, before war, there is exchange of words. So like that. And Srimati Radharani, with her side glance, she looked towards Govardhan. I don't know what happened. Govardhan got lifted in the air. Govardhan got lifted. That is what the power of Srimati Radharani. Krishna requires the hand. Srimati Radharani just requires a glance. And all the cowherd boys were like, hey, what is this? How this happened? And cowherd girls, they said, this is Vrindavaneshwari. Whatever is there in Vrindavan, she is a mistress of all of them. So Govardhan is Das of Srimati Radharani. And in that way, Srimati Radharani showed her supremacy for the all cowherd boys. So Varahadev, I could not control myself because it's a Sharada Purnima, definitely. And whatever it may say, although we are on a sadhaka level full of anarthas in our heart, but still Lord Krishna and Srimati Radharani's pastimes are very attractive, very sweet for even the person who is full of lust, pride, anger, greed, envy, illusion. That's why Krishna does that kind of a pastime. Although all incarnations they showed any particular function or a particular lakshana of the Lord, they are done a simita karya. Okay, because they came for a particular purpose, they fulfilled that purpose and then they left. But Krishna, he's called as a Purna Purushottam Bhagavan because whatever all incarnations has not done and showed, that Krishna has showed. He has showed his entire opulences in full capacity. That's why Lord Krishna is called as Purna Purushottam Bhagavan. Whether it is a beauty, renunciation, name, fame, prestige, beauty, whatever maybe the six opulences are there, Krishna has showed it in a full potency. That's why Krishna is called as a Purna Purushottam Bhagavan. Ramachandra came for a specific purpose, Varahadev came for a specific purpose, Narsimhadev came for a specific purpose, Matsya, Kurma came for a specific purpose, Naranarayan Rishi came for the specific purpose, but Krishna showed all the opulences which should be there for the Supreme Personality of God, and that's why Krishna is considered as a Purna Purushottama Bhagavan. That's why it is said, Ete Cham Shukala Pumsa Krishna Astu Bhagavan Swayam. That is the glory of Krishna. No? In Jai Radhe Jai Krishna, that bhajan, it is Parakiya Bhave Jaha Prajete Prachar. Right? Jaya Jaya Jvala Rasa Sarvarasa Sa Parakiya Bhave Jaha Brajete Pracha. Today evening we will sing this poem. Okay? So, highest of all the rasas, that is the Parakiya Bhava, which is shown by Krishna and Srimati Radharani. Other incarnations were always in the Swakiya rasa, although it is going to be a very esoteric way. But that's why Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. Now, definitely in third canto, Varahadev will again appear. During that time, we will see him in detail. Today is just a brief introduction of Varahadev. So here I will stop.